Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. Finally, we are camping again. We are back out in the woods here in West Virginia, and we're gonna do some camping. However, up there does not look that good. It's been about 100 degrees. It's the middle of July right now, so it's humid, it's really hot, and it's about to downpour. Plus side, it might drop the temperature a bit. Downside, it's gonna make it a little muddy and probably nasty. So I need to get this campsite set up. I'm going to be camping in the iKamper again on my 2014 Toyota Tacoma, and I also have a tent that I got from Costco, like a canopy, in case, you know, I need to sit under that throughout the night. Sarah's gonna be joining us in a little bit, so join us. And here, I'm sitting here looking at the weather right now, and at least right now, it looks like there might be a little storm coming in relatively quickly. After that, it's going to be a clearing and then a huge storm later today. What are the chances? So this is going to be an interesting camp tonight. So first thing, I got the canopy. I have an Oasis 2. This is a Coleman. I got it from Costco. It was actually on sale a couple months ago. I think it was like, I want to say like $110, $120, down from I think about $180 or something like that. Either way, it was a good deal. It wasn't one to pass up. And it's just the same tent I used when I was doing the septic tank in my house. So it's almost like a big umbrella to set up. Really easy. And some might be like, well, why didn't you just get a canopy for the truck? Well, those are hundreds of dollars, and this was $120. And you'll see how quick it is to set this thing up. All right, I'm gonna set it up right here next to the truck real quick. Then I'll get it all maneuvered into position. But pretty much it just spreads out. If you had two people, this would be a lot easier to set up, but I don't. Oh. Pro tip, make sure it's not upside down. So once it's the right side up, feet on the ground, very easy to set. This just goes over here. There's Velcro to attach it to all the sides. These all go into points. Then after you get to a certain point, you just kind of get under it and push it up the rest of the way. And there you go, just like that. Now I just have to attach all the ends and put the Velcro on, and the top will be done. And then it just has like tripod extensions that will bring it up. Next up, there's these little red buttons. You step on the foot, push the button, and lift it all the way up. And it'll click into place once it's at its first height. Then after you do that, you go around and you have to attach all these Velcro pieces. You can hear that rain is on the way. And after you get that how you want it, you got some stakes, and then we'll pretty much just stake the whole thing down. But for the most part, that's what it looks like. That's the thing you push up and it raises it, and then you just go around and do all the little Velcros. Now it has stakes that I can put in each one of these holes in the feet here, and then stakes that I can use to tie it down with, which probably gonna tie 2 of them to the truck, so it's connected to the truck because it's about to pour later. So I would like to at least have it ready to not go anywhere. And it's tall enough, I'm gonna put the bonfire underneath of it, so we can at least still sit out here tonight, so it's not a completely waste of a trip. It's all part of the adventure, right? We're gonna get downpoured on. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for you guys to watch me suffer. All right, next we need to get the iKamper set up. Once I get the iKamper set up, I can figure out where I want to put the Coleman tent. So first things first, unlock and then relock to get the key out. I haven't been in this thing since spring, so it's definitely been a minute since I've used this iKamper. Just push it up and then it unfolds. Now, I learned something since the last time I used this. I didn't have the ladder set up correctly when I did it before. So, and I'm gonna put the user's comment right here. Very helpful, thank you. I missed that in the manual, missed that in the other videos. But when you're setting this ladder up, you wanna make sure that it's at an angle where the bed up here is flat, but you also wanna make sure that none of these are hovering. They're not bouncing between levels. You want it to be locked in on every single one. I had it where one of these was bouncing, and that's probably why it prematurely broke. So all right, here we are. It's probably been about 10-15 minutes. I got the iKamper opened up, rain flies opened over there. I got this set up. I have not put the stakes in yet. I need to do that next because the rain is starting. This is the first of 2 major storms coming. And of course, I'm using the good old Coho boxes. One for my camera gear, one for, I think that was all the electronics, and then one has all the kitchen stuff in it over here. Slowly getting more set up here. Rain is starting to come down a little bit harder. I need to get these stakes in the ground for this tent. It's not really windy right now, but I wouldn't want to lose it. Luckily, this ground is soft. I forgot to bring a hammer. Two of the tie downs I am putting on my truck and the iKamper, and then the other 2 I'll stake down just for added security. Future Mike here. Just a note, I would not put the Coleman tent this close to the iKamper next time I do this. For one, any smoke that was in the Coleman that billowed up and out went right into the iKamper, but also in the morning, all the heat from the Solo Stove fire pit went right into the iKamper, so it went from a nice, cool 60 degrees to super hot really quickly from the heat escaping and it just funneling into the iKamper. Whew. Okay, tent is staked down. The rain's kind of dropping off right now, so it's not too bad. It probably doesn't even show up on camera, but there is still a huge storm coming right after that, or so the forecast says. Sure, the radar says that. We'll see what actually happens. I'm going to keep setting up. So I had used my Govee string lights on a different project around my pool, so I ordered a second set of those along with all of my poles. But I think since I have this Coleman tent set up, I'm just going to string the lights around the Coleman tent. It works. So I got the Govee lights set up here now. They really just tucked into all the corners, so they're easy to take out. I have them plugged into my Jackery Explorer 400. Perfect for this kind of camping. When you're only going every once in a while, you don't need days and days of power. It's perfect for that. It'll power that fine. It'll charge my phone fine. So got all that set up. I have the Solo Stove set up here with the pellet adapter on here now. So we're going to be burning pellets tonight, not wood, because I don't have any ready. This was kind of a very last minute trip, so just bought a bag of pellets. It makes it so much easier. Grab a bag, you're good for the day. Creek's pretty calm right now too. I expect when it starts to really rain, it will start to pick up a bit. Sky's looking okay. Oh, I think I hear Sarah. She's coming.
Damn, I knew I should have brought that.
I know, we could have had them side by side.
I know. Why didn't you say something?
You were already like on a tent here and here, or back the car up here, so you're close to the shelter. Oh, somebody got a haircut. Somebody got a haircut. Someone's looking cute.
Yeah, I could probably back the car this way. She's like, oh my God, we're camping again.
And it's gonna rain again. Yay.
Going in. No, no,
As you pointed. Oh, this is perfect.
He's probably trying to, you know, find stuff in the water.
So this is the Yakima roof box where it does have the indents so it fits, and that's how much stuff she put in there. She put a good amount of stuff. I'm setting up 2 tents, one large tent, one like 2, 3, 4 person tent. The other one's the one that's new that she's trying out. This is one she's had. Of course, we're next to a creek. I'm prepared for the rain. Sarah got this new portable air compressor, but it requires a lot of
Finesse.
and setup.
This is my first time using it.
Well, yeah, but it still requires a lot of setup. It's not just pull it out and go.
Okay.
All right, now we're in business. Okay. Now you just connect it.
There we go.
Where'd you get this from?
Amazon.
Of course, there'll be a link in the bottom. So I'm trying out this Cascade Mountain Tech air mattress again. It's like a single inflatable air mattress. Got it from Costco a few years ago. Tried using it in the Outback when I did camping in the Outback, but it wasn't too great. But I'm thinking if I put it combined with this mattress in here, it might be somewhat decent. It's pretty well. Charges on USB-C. Everything uses USB-C. If it uses USB-C, you know it's good. That's why her face is red. I thought she was just hot.
Like, damn. Worse than got you that bad.
Oh, it's been a week.
This stuff out like this tonight.
Yeah.
This stuff.
Oh, like we're going to put it in the middle of the tank so it doesn't get wet.
I don't think it's gonna rain at all anymore.
Oh, really?
Looked like it completely broke up. Fiat Electric. Good brand. Eating if I leave it on too long.
Why are you trying to get
There's more in there. Oh, the barbecue? I had it again for dinner.
All right, there was a good amount of people here, so I couldn't do a whole lot of video recording. But we did cook steak. We cooked steak over the fire, over the solo stove, on a cast iron. We had also did the like potatoes, vegetables, cooked that over the cast iron over the fire as well. And I'm here in the iKamper and it is hot out here, like really hot, really sticky too. I have this nice this fan I got. This was actually on a Prime Day sale. I got it before Prime Day, unfortunately. Battery powered, but I have a USB-C cable ready to go for it, so I can plug it into my Jackery. I'm trying to charge up my phone real quick, but after I charge my phone, I can also plug this fan into the Jackery. So I got this fan going. I got both side windows open tonight. I don't have the front-facing window open. That might help with some breeze, but it don't look good. Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes overnight tonight in the middle of summer. I mean, this iKamper has been great in, I'd say, little early spring, mid-spring, when it was still really cold at night but still decent during the day. This was great. The iKamper was really warm, so I want to see how it's going to do tonight when it's hot outside, because it usually retains heat, so we'll see. It never ended up raining. The storm broke apart before it actually got here, so unfortunately there was no rain. That probably would have brought the temperature down a little bit. So, see you in the morning. So we woke up the next morning to this amazing sunrise. A lot of this was probably because of the storms that rolled through, but we couldn't see this from the valley. So this is just a high up shot of the sun rising over the mountains in the distance, and then there's the fog way out there in the various valleys in West Virginia. Very, very beautiful sight. Well, it didn't rain at all last night. This is pretty much the setup. Had some what was it, sausage, eggs, and cheese and potatoes for breakfast over the fire today. iKamper did pretty well. It was really hot last night, and then it dropped pretty cold about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm glad I brought a sleeping blanket up. That sleeping pad, you see right there, did not use that. I laid on that thing and I'm like, that is uncomfortable. I'm not a fan of air mattresses at all. But this was the setup we have right here. Did not bring enough pellets, so we had to switch to foraging sticks on the ground. This was a very last minute trip. So, what can you do? So we're gonna start packing this up, getting everything cleaned up and put away. And that is a wrap for today's camping video. It was a little shorter, just highlights of going out here and cooking and all that. Going to get back out here with the Tacoma and the iKamper again soon. And really next up is going to be getting that van running, because winter's coming, fall is coming, and it's prime time for that van again. So going to get that going again soon. So if you like this kind of content, definitely consider subscribing. If you like this video, drop a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I will catch you next time. See ya.